Kalogeras is
How would a one
struggling me.
My name is Barry Montoya, and I work at the Hollywood Comedy on Melrose and Vine. I've been working there for almost a year now. Recently, there was an altercation that happened at the club, and I was the host the Wednesday night that the Kalogeras sisters arrived to our open mic, and they essentially lied and falsely labeled the open mic comedians that were performing as the host of that particular night. None of that's true. I'm the host. You can see me in the back of the club. If you don't know who the Kalogeras sisters are, they are a group of influencers. They have YouTube, they're on TikTok. Basically, what happened is the Kalogeras sisters attended one of our open mics. They falsely labeled the comedians as the host of the night, obviously for clout and clicks. They said I was sexually harassing them, which is completely false and fabricated. They accused me and other comedians of making sexual comments, berating them on stage, to the point where it's putting my career, my safety, and the safety of other comedians who were not even directly involved, who were just there performing, who do not work at the Hollywood Comedy and have had no affiliation with the Hollywood Comedy. The Kalogeras sisters came in, they did not sign up or schedule a slot on our slotted, which is actually on the rules of our page. So our manager attempted to accommodate these folks. We never guaranteed them that we would be able to accommodate them. They demanded special treatment because, you know, they have over 7 million followers, they're internet famous, which still doesn't give them a reason to not follow the rules that the comedians who have been doing business with us forever continue to follow and have continued to follow from day one. And it's the rules that we expect everybody to follow, not just, you know, the regulars and newcomers, but just anybody. They arrived extremely late during another comedian's set, who they also said was the host, who was not the host. He was just a comedian working on his material. So after they had arrived late, they started to demand that I put them up before they even paid. Specifically, Demetria came up to me and began to verbally attack me, to which she said verbatim, "Fuck you. You said you would fucking get us up." Their immature behavior is what disrupted the flow of our open mic, and not only that, but it led to our regular performers who had already paid for their stage time, who are signed up on the slotted, to leave without being able to do their stage time that they legally paid for. They knowingly took away paid for stage time so that they could all do 5 minutes collectively in a certain particular order, which I didn't put them up in that order that they wanted. Read it all out so that I could get everybody up, at least, you know, the people who were there first and the people that paid, which they also didn't appreciate, which I thought I was handling the situation the best I could. I guess it doesn't seem that way to their fans and their followers, but also, after they decided to record comedians, you know, and without really consulting the club, and we also have a strict no filming policy unless it's you're filming your own stuff, which is also on our page as well. So essentially their fans began to barrage the accused hosts, who were again not the hosts, they were just comedians working on material, flooding everybody with hate messages, racist messages, death threats, not only to me, to our owner Zhao Ying Summers, our manager, and the comedians involved who were just there to work on their material. So it's just all around very, very just upsetting.
Hi guys, it's Zhao Ying. I wish I'm here to make you laugh today, but I am so sorry, and I'm here to ask for help. This week, this three influencer called the Kalogeras sisters, they walked into our open mic night. The procedure is you sign up our slotted ahead of time, but our slot was full. Because I'm a woman, I own the business, and my manager is also a woman, so she made an arrangement to kindly have other comics to shape their time, which they were so kind and volunteered to do so. So those three can get on stage and perform. They were very loud, disruptive, being obnoxious the whole time, and they were impatient, and they were verbally abusive towards my host and tell him, "Fuck you, get us on the fucking stage." Obviously, they cut this part out in their video. And one comedian was at the open mic that he was not a fan of their behavior. He called them out, and those girls made out stories saying that open mic comedian was my host, and my staff was rude to them, and they were sexually harassing them, and saying that the guy comedians talking about being on Pornhub, which is a lie. It was a girl comedian said triplets sound like a Pornhub search, which is normal for comedy scene. That is stand-up. They came there to mark the art of stand-up, filming everyone without their consent, and lie about their experience, saying that 3 hours we refused to service them. When my manager saw the video, and she reached out personally to ask them about their experiences, to apologize, but they never respond to us, they ignored us. Instead, we got 700 one-star reviews from their fans who's never been to a comedy club. That tanked our Google review from 4.5 to 1.7 in half a day, and the same with our Yelp reviews. We keep trying to report every review, and we're getting more reviews. I'm very open about my mental struggle with bipolar disorder and my depressive episodes. After my first child, I tried to kill myself. I survived a suicide. So I am currently almost 6 months pregnant, and getting those death threats hourly on my phone, on my DMs, in my Instagram, on my close Instagram, in my email, and my phone calls is causing me extreme psychological stress, and looking at my committees, my community, my staff getting those kind of threats, getting called the N-word and being asked to slit their throat is breaking my heart. And when I started open mic, I bought my club after 2 weeks. I opened it on my son's 1-year birthday. My club is my baby. And I host 10 open mics a day to work on my craft. And we are one of the most popular and important open mic space in Los Angeles. This is the place where I wrote my first joke. I'm an immigrant. I came to America when I was 18. I had no money. I don't speak any English. I don't have any family or friends here. I built all my business and my career all from scratch. It's so painful to see that my business and my personal safety and my community, my staff are under attack because those girls did not get a laugh. Film comedians without their consent and posting their face have those fans. Please, you can help by share this video, record and tag and news media. And if you've ever been to my club, you had a good experience, which is the majority of LA comedians, please write an authentic experience on Yelp and Google. Please report their YouTube video. And this is causing death threats and threatening my staff and my personal safety, my children, and my baby in my belly. And this is a crime. Their fans are threatening me, sending me my address and photos, and calling me non-stop. And please help.
I just watched the new Kalogeras sisters video, their comedy club one. All I have to say, y'all are fucking wild. Y'all are wild. I knew from the moment they left that club, like I'm watching this video and I'm like, oh, this club is like doomed. They're doomed. This comedy club is doomed. I'm not disagreeing, okay? The host or whoever, the manager, whatever that dude was, he was a douchebag. He was so weird for that. Like, I'm not disagreeing. But I went to find this club's like reviews on Google because I was like, they put the name of the club in the video. Like, I was like, they're doomed. Like, oh, good Lord. I found all the reviews. The reviews from like 2 months back were all like 5 stars. Like people were really happy with it. So I'm assuming they had a pretty high rating, like at least a 4 point something, right? They're now at a 1.8. The comedy club dropped to a 1.8 in 1 day. Okay. And a lot of these reviews are from like minutes ago. I don't know when this video got posted, but it was sometime today. So like, y'all are wild. You just destroyed this whole business. Like I said, I don't disagree. I'm not disagreeing, but oh my God, you guys move so fast. Holy shit.